and we go boom, boom, and we go yeah, yeah, and we go. The book's glitched out. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. It's a Tuesday night. We're gonna settle in for some fucking Book of Unwritten Tales. Nice bit of a chilled out bit of point and click. I feel. Continue on with this. Have a nice relaxing time. Stop glitching out, game. That'd be nice. We left off apparently at water, hops and barley. I'm assuming that's what we were looking for when we left off. I think we're still in the Dwarven place. I think we're still playing. Oh, we're still in the prologue. Fuck me. Jesus. Okay. An hour and 33 minutes in and it's still the prologue. I think we're playing as the gnome. Wilfred? I don't fucking remember. We'll have a look. But yeah. Let's just get into it, shall we? Let's just load on up. Carry on with the prologue. Remember where we were. Do some puzzles and shit. I think we were still getting stuff to head into, like, the town. If I remember rightly. We've got a quest. We were given a ring by the imp guy. Gremlin? It was a gremlin. It was a gremlin. I remember it was a gremlin. You have to remind me. I know it was a gremlin. Right, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we got a map. I remember that. I remember that much. Oh fuck, what was inventory again? Or was it just... Oh, okay, it's just the bottom of the screen. Cool. We've got parachute. We've got a map. Cool. Ba 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 ba. Oh yeah, there's the... Yeah, I remember the broken robot. We've got something to do with a stove. Oh yeah, I think we were making beer. I think that was it. Yeah, that would explain that would explain the name of the save. We're trying to make beer. We're trying to make ale, so we need water, hops, and barley. I understand now. Oh well, surely we just put the icicle in the pot.
It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. After all,
and then we put the pot on the stove to make water.
I should speed up the melting process.
Yeah, you should by putting the pot on the fucking stove. You little bastard.
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm.
Oh, hey.
The icicle is gone. All that's left is crystal clear water.
Oh, you by gum, lad. It's not even Welsh. That was just northern. We've got some barley. Can't put that in the pot, though. But I guess we'll take the pot of water. What was the other thing again? Water, hops, and barley. Where do we get barley from? What are the seeds? Oh, the seeds are barley. Okay, so we need hops.
To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very good reason. Who knows what the rat has hidden there?
Hey.
Maybe rotten food, or already digested food, or even more rats.
Not more rats. Let me check something real quick. Cool. Right, let's talk to this guy again.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
Right. Where am I supposed to get
Do you have any
hops?
idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks.
I knew it had something to do with the
I've
rat.
got enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh?
Okay.
I have a pot of crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Show me. Hey, that water's very good. We can use this.
Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do.
Right. So yeah, literally then all we need is
I
hops.
Yeah.
The rat ran away with the hops. Let's go see if we can go find ourselves a rat. See if there's one skulking around somewhere. That same rat. I'm assuming he's not in my home. Unless he stored it all in the rat hole. Weird noise. Maybe he stored it all in the rat hole. Well, let's check everything first. Let's check all our bases. I don't remember why we need ale, in all honesty.
Our kitchen.
Can't remember. Yep, okay, there's nothing in there. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay. Nothing downstairs. Let's have a check.
And down we go.
I wonder how the stairs work, how he has to step onto each little prong. That gnomish engineering. Nothing down here apart from Grandpa. Alright, so it's definitely the rat hole. Let's go back. Let's figure out how we get into the hole. Let's figure out how we get in that hole. Right, so...
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there.
Yep, that's my thinking.
There's something in there. Something round. Hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping.
We can only hope so. Or is it that simple? It's just reaching in and grabbing one. Fucking nice. Alright, that was easy.
I've got some hops for the ale.
No, my lad, that's not enough. I need more hops. A proper handful.
But I can't
Oh, I
find
can
any
grow
more.
more with the super fertilizer.
Well, that's it as far as the dwarven ale's concerned. But you can plant the hops. You'll have enough next year.
You cheeky fucking... You'll regret this. It's the last time you mess with me. You dwarven fuck. Alright. So we can probably plant a single hop in this soil
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
and then put the super fertilizer on it.
Let's see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff. Wow.
There we go.
Good fertilizer, that. Nah. Wow. A huge hop plant with tons of corns.
Corns.
I've picked about 10 corns. That should be enough for the dwarven ale.
I fucking hope so. I forgot that I was wearing a pot on my head. It's my helmet. It's my adventuring helmet. Right. I've got your fucking hops.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
I got the hops.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Aye.
Ho, that's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No. Well, only indirectly.
And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely dwarven ale.
Oh, aye.
Right, it's all go now then.
Man, I love the art style in this. It's very clean. Like, the pre-rendered backgrounds are really nice.
Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The dwarven ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures, my lad. But maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Really?
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents. And you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just to Seastone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then.
Yeah, he's bored, ain't he?
I promise.
Don't forget us. You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
Oh, he means with the ale. Although that was a very ominous laugh. What's he up to? He teleported. Yeah, sneaky dwarf. What a sneaky dwarf he is. I'm sure it was a very innocent laugh. It sounded evil, but I'm sure it was very much still just like, I've got an appointment with this ale.
And down we go.
Alright, we've got everything we need. I'm excited. Love a new location. Wilbur wants to be a fucking mage, so can I just play as Wilbur forever? Right.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Fucking Mechanome from WoW.
Yes, report back.
Here's a tankard of Dwarven Ale.
Dwarven ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful with this. That means we're only missing the cog. Dismiss!
I've got the cog.
Here's the cog,
It's like the
Grandad.
first thing I got. Da, 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 da. What D&D campaign is this? This is the
I
D&D
have to
campaign
break my
of
flying fish,
Unwritten
that.
Tales.
War always involves sacrifice. Your flying fish was a hero, one of our best. We will honor his memory. Now I have everything I need. It won't take long now. Prepare yourself for takeoff.
Take off?
Wheels.
That's what you meant by take off.
Well, I suppose if
Absolutely.
dwarves
I
are Scottish,
believe
it makes
that the
sense
humans
that gnomes
went to
are
of course, designed
Welsh.
to shoot grenades. But I'm confident that she'll get your capsule there too.
Confident? Get me out of here. Please, Grandad.
Listen, my boy. I'm
Boyo.
proud of you. You're doing something very brave. Sure, Wilbur.
Here, take my goggles.
Radiator goggles.
They'll protect you.
Grandad,
That was more Scottish than
Too
anything.
slow, my boy.
You're joining Among Us tonight. I didn't even know you were planning to do Among Us. Probably not, because I'll probably be playing this and then I'll probably
Good
just be
luck.
off. Because I'm up early tomorrow. Well, I say early. I'm up at a normal time tomorrow, so I don't want to be up too late. Oh my god. Is this sea stone or is this... I'm assuming it's not sea stone. I'm assuming it's the cut to evil lair. Yeah, okay. Ooh. This is another point and click.
Still hasn't
It is
told
the
us
Book of Unwritten Tales.
Who else knows about
It's got lots of fucking references. I've
the
found so many
Archmage
fucking
won't
like
know about it
Lord of
yet.
the Rings and
We were
World of
able
Warcraft
to
and all
intercept
kinds of other
the
things.
servant, as you know. But
but
an elf, Mother. She tried to free MacGuffin. She might know something.
she needs to be
Yeah, I never read CFD, man.
Very well.
and now
When you say CFD, do you mean the chat we've got going, or do you mean like CFD as in the Discord CFD? Because I do see a notification
No
next to
problem.
CFD now.
I am an elf, and I'm fit.
Oh yeah, look at all that.
What now? I'll get the book out of MacGuffin's secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
So what, you still planning to do it, even though that Kyle was moaning about me
They were
streaming
all
on a
gone when I
Tuesday,
got
because
there.
he'd be
They
streaming?
collected the cash and were off. Now it's up to us to get the book. Of course I don't have to, but, well, what else am I going to do? It appears to be very important. And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want to have that book.
This is a
It's
really
better that
nice looking
we get it
setting.
out of the cellar before they get their grubby mitts on it.
Like, this is really pretty.
Then don't help me. Why don't you just fly home? Just don't tell my parents anything. Ungrateful feathered fowl.
Ungrateful feathered little bitch. Okay, well, I'm assuming I don't need to speak to him.
The groundwater is only a few meters
It's an old
down
game
in
as
this
well.
region.
That's the benefit of
Presumably
having
the well isn't very deep.
pre-rendered backgrounds. You can just like have like a really highly detailed background. The only thing that doesn't quite work is 3D elements. Like you can see the rope on here, and obviously this beam is in 3D, so it looks a little bit off. Let's crank that handle. Let's see what happens.
That was suspiciously easy.
Am I still in the prologue?
The rope is broken and the bucket's probably
what I
at the
wanna know.
bottom of the well where it's of no use to anyone.
Well then.
The rope is broken. Presumably the years spent soaked in water have rotted it away.
Probably. Let's do another save. Let's save over the water, hops and barley. So is this still... Although I should probably rename it. Outside the shack in the woods. That works. Cool, that did work. RTX on. It's me, the other boy. Both the boys. Oh, that bucket is obviously fucking something I can click on. Jesus.
An upturned flower pot made
Oh,
of
it's a
clay.
flower pot. Can I take the flower pot made of clay?
There's a stone under it. That could be a firestone. That's coming with me. Hopefully the professor
I need
can
an
prevent the stone
Eevee. Or a ponyta. Wait, does pony... I can't help it. It's a nice behind. Does ponyta evolve for a firestone, or am I completely wrong? Or is it just leveling? I can't remember. I know Growlithe does, and like Vulpix does. Just leveling. Okay.
An old watering can made out of metal. It's small even by gremlin standards.
Rude. Stone discs?
I'd say this
Is it like a
pretty
mill?
basic
Yeah,
millstone.
okay.
Grain is tipped into the hole above, and you then turn the upper stone.
This music sounds like a song from Final Fantasy IX. Sounds like the main theme of Final Fantasy IX.
A swinging metal frame. You can hang pots or something of that sort onto it and then swing it over the fire.
Ah. Noted. Okay, let's go inside now. Inside said shack. Oh, well, that's not fucking going to be a terrible thing with a horrible curse. Small silver statue or shield, where
A
is it?
small old-fashioned shield. The inside is highly polished.
Gimme. Rule 1 of point and click. Everyone remembers from Monkey Island.
Bachelor, everything in a mess.
Take everything.
Plates, pots, cups covered with a sticky
Even if it doesn't belong to you.
dust and fat. Dead flies. Oh, yuck. The back of the fireplace. When MacGuffin wanted to heat his food up, he just needed to put it into one of those little stoves.
I still love how his name's MacGuffin and he gave us a MacGuffin.
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants. What's that? A box with some kind of glass eye. Seems to be hanging directly in front of the gable window. I haven't got a clue what it's for.
Fucking, I don't know, old-fashioned fantasy CCTV?
A
Ye olde
carpenter's box.
CCTV?
Looks old.
A stone pillar.
Looks like the base for a statue. It's made out of stone and it's covered with strange characters.
Why is she covering her knee? I don't fucking know, you know. When you kneel down quite a lot, maybe you need some
Stone
padding,
placed
you
in
know.
a wooden box. The box looks very cheap. It could be one of those storage containers.
Look, if the only place that she's weak is if she gets hit in the thigh, the stomach, the cleave, or the arms. Like, those are her weak
A
points.
standard jelly glowfish. They're everywhere around here. This one here isn't glowing anymore and won't ever again.
Needs more saw than a flint. Oh. Jesus.
I think these are all the things that the professor uses on his digs. A brush, a little shovel, a sieve.
A sieve. Oh, for like sieving
Strange
gold.
stone head.
I was thinking, like, why would
Lovely
you need a
shoes with
sieve?
A few fine embellishments. Perhaps a memento from one of the professor's expeditions.
Make a cake while on expedition.
Doesn't
Go
look
down,
like
delve
it's
into
super
tomb,
valuable.
bake
It has beautiful
fruit
workmanship,
cake. Genoa cake.
though. Old parchment and yellowing papers, filled with texts in many different foreign languages. Adonisham Western,
But
Quenya
not
and
carrot
Sindarin,
cake.
and technical drawings in Kuzdul.
Okay, what's in the actual book?
A large
Is this the
handwritten
Book of
map.
Unwritten
It
Tales?
looks like it's been used a lot.
Okay, so...
Books, books, and more books. Most are ancient tomes. They appear to be written in just about every language.
Right, well...
Looks like a very ancient sarcophagus. Oh, strange. There are hinges on it, just like a door.
Well... I was about to say no shit, it needs to open, but then I remembered sarcophagus, they usually just have a lid that you just lift off. It's not like a fucking... don't usually have hinges. Hello? Oh, hello. Good day.
Shame. Just a stinky mummy.
It's alive.
What have we here?
What are you doing, Mortimer?
What the... Did you,
I am
did you
Richard.
just
I have
speak?
turned myself into a pickle.
You speak?
Me? No.
Well, yes,
Now the
you
music's
do,
gone
quite
slightly
obviously.
Egyptian.
What is obvious?
That you can and do speak.
But of course.
But you just said that you didn't.
It's like a mummified salad
Why are
fingers.
you being so strange, Mortimer?
I'm not Mortimer.
Where is Mortimer?
You mean MacGuffin, the gremlin archaeologist who lives here, yes?
What?
Mortimer.
Yes?
You're called Mortimer.
No, of course not.
I think we're finished with this conversation.
I think you are slowly losing your marbles, Mortimer.
Mortimer. Goodbye.
Presu-
Oh, well, I skipped that by accident, but oh well. Alright, let's take some stuff. Let's
I'll
go around
take
and start
this leaf.
taking shit.
The rest looks pretty useless.
I've got to remember that when you look at stuff, you don't
The
pick it up
Gremlin's
straight away.
diary.
You look at it and then you
Perhaps
can
I'll
pick
find
stuff
some
up.
Hints about the cellar. Let's take a closer look. Who would have ever thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to stop this madness? And I didn't
Madness.
find the key to it on one of my expeditions, not in dark dungeons or in fiery mountains.
You
Oh
move
no,
my
I discovered the answer in an old book. He must mean the book that was hidden in the cellar, in
I'll
which
move
the
the
information
camera
about
over a
the
little bit.
artifact's whereabouts is written.
move myself
The notes
a bit
end
further into the
mid-sentence.
corner.
I wonder
And then,
why
like,
I haven't
whoa,
heard anything from Archmage Alistair yet.
Stay.
I sent Beetle out with a message for him yesterday
I'll
morning.
do that and then do
I hope
this.
nothing has... That was the
Uh,
last entry. There are others before it.
huh. Look at that. That's better. More camera. There I go. There I go again. I missed that entire conversation. Because I was not paying attention. I'm sure it wasn't anything vaguely important.
It's locked.
Okay, well, how about we bash it open with a bit of flint? Nope. Alright then. A tiny shield? No? Okay. I'm assuming we need to do something with this.
There's a six-sided indentation on the base. Perhaps the mounting for a statue.
Yeah, okay. Is this the Ark of the Covenant from Indiana Jones? I just realised. It looks
The
exact.
chest is decorated with two angels and has writing on it too. I can't read it.
This looks like... Because someone look up the Ark of the Covenant from Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm pretty sure that's that with the two things and... No. Don't look at it!
Not really worth a closer look.
Alright then, bitch. Jesus. Right, so... Can I hit this thing? Nope. Okay, let's go back outside. Maybe there's something else I can do now. Looks similar. Okay. Well... Load of
Pile
wood.
logs.
I can take the
There is
fucking
no
watering
way that
can.
MacGuffin will get through the winter with such a
Wiring
small amount, not
can.
even autumn.
Get the wiring can.
3 should be enough.
Oh, yeah. Right, so we've got wood, a watering can, Some unimaginably valuable documents. A sieve. Well, oh, maybe we can attach... can we attach the watering can to the rope and use that as a bucket instead? And then fish up whatever's down there. Let's have a fucking gander. We're fucking figuring it out. What we got?
It worked. This means that I have a gremlin watering can full of water.
Cool. What does that mean for me? Look at the pumpkins.
A pumpkin patch. Not particularly well cared for. Presumably MacGuffin spends a lot of time buried in his books and not enough time in his garden.
Man, this is such a nice place. Like, this is so nice. Oh, there's the, I'm assuming that's with the thing
Someone's fitted a wooden shutter in front of the little window.
that opens up and you see, like, there's the eye thing she was talking about.
It's pretty high up.
Okay. Well, you're a fucking elf. I don't know. Jump up and unhook it, like, with your elven grace and elegance. Is that racist? Just assuming she can jump really high.
There's a stone.
You're an elf!
Growth. There's something written on it, but I can't see what it is. That could be a little gravestone.
Oh.
I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
Hit it with flint. Hit everything with flint. Use the tiny shield. I don't fucking know. Use the sieve. Sieve those vines. Use the wood. I don't know. Water away the thorns. Okay, well. Let's talk to our little bird again. Our little birdie friend. Looks like Woody the Woodpecker.
Do you have any idea which artifact could be so powerful that it could make someone into the ruler of the world?
Oh, that is
No,
piercing.
that's been lost to the depths of the ocean. No, that's been...
See you later, buddy.
into
Cheers
the
for stopping
same
by.
fire that was used to
Have
forge
fun on
it.
your stream.
No, I haven't got a clue. It must be something that no one bargained for. Something that no one has ever looked for. It'll be in the Gremlins book. If only I had it already.
Aren't you afraid of the
Why is
scarecrow?
that scarecrow not scaring you?
'Cause I ain't no punk-ass bitch.
Yes, certainly. And how? Normally you're the first to take flight. Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief.
Cheap, cheap motherfucker. I like to imagine that she's just hearing a really
Daring
deep, booming
structure.
voice.
And just like the whole house...
I ain't
pretty
scared of no
simple.
scarecrow.
It'll last long.
I ain't a bitch. Right, so we need to make a statue and put loads of stuff on it, including what I assume the tiny shield. That was a sentence. It's locked. How do we unlock it? Water it! Right, let's read the book again and actually
What's
pay
this at the
attention this
beginning
time.
of this page? Today I have been examining the books that I brought back from the Grindle Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Amongst them was a book about herbs and tinctures.
Ooh.
An old herbalist was adamant that I would find a recipe to cure my cold feet in it. What a disappointment,
Love a
though.
tincture.
Just superstitious nonsense about frog eyes and wool socks. I was just about to burn the book when I noticed that the volume contained other things.
Uh-huh.
A disturbing tale of a tragic relationship between a magician and his pet sheep Boris,
Oh.
as well as a travel log written by a fairy explorer. The travel log
Wasn't it
described
Cameron and
how
a pig?
The explorer landed on an island in the West Seas whilst searching for undiscovered fairy tribes. He created several very beautiful sketches of the temple ruins that can be found on that island. I will use these to entertain myself and translate the runes he drew. The next entry was made 2 days later. It's only barely legible. The gremlin appears to have been very excited.
Oh!
It must be
Oh! Oh!
the gods caused the temple
It's
to
just,
be
just
destroyed,
writing out the noises.
but not
Oh
all.
my!
Not all. Ye gods, my hands are still shaking despite the fact that Beetle made me a calming herbal tea before he left. Good old Beetle. He has obviously got no clue how significant my discovery is. I have sent him to Master Alistair, the Archmage of the Humans. He is to hand him a sealed letter. Tomorrow Master Alistair will arrive. and I can unburden myself of this terrible responsibility. I
Alistair.
will not be able to sleep a wink. And next, there's the last entry that I read out before. There's nothing else there.
Man, what a lore
The
dump.
book that MacGuffin told me about is hidden in the cellar. These books aren't of interest.
Alright, fucking throw me under the bus. Jesus.
Jelly glowfish are really quite...
Okay, well, pointless then. Pointless! Useless. I need something that I can, like,
A wooden tub, about half full
open
of
the other
water.
side of this up with, I assume.
Oh, great.
Oh, I
Machine
get
floating
it.
around in it. White
I wonder
shells,
if it's
grey
gonna
socks,
again
red
if it's gonna be
underpants.
like bloody Raiders of the Lost Ark, where like the light's gonna shine through, and I'm gonna have to put like a staff with something in it in the ground, and the light's gonna shine through the thing in the staff, and it's gonna point to like a brick here or something, or a brick over here, and I push it and it opens up the cellar. Right, that's my theory. That's my game theory. Right, let's just start trying to chuck stuff on this fucking pedestal. Nope. Nope. It was a socket. Yeah, that socket there. Okay, 6-sided socket. Jam some flint into it. I don't know. Jam some wood in it. Put some water in it. Open the stone chest.
What's likely to happen, eh?
Yeah, the Ark of the Covenant. Ah! No.
Is it me? Or has it just got much warmer in here?
Yeah, you've unleashed a
The chest is
curse.
filled to the brim with fine sand. I haven't got a clue what else. might be
Fine
in there.
sand.
I can hardly sift my way through the sand with my hand.
That's why you have a fucking sieve! Sieve it. Sieve that shit.
There is something in there.
Oh.
A little brass key.
Ooh. Does that go into the... Ooh. Does that... No. What do you... Oh! The key for the box. I guess. Na, 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 na.
Let's see. There's a bit of paper in the box.
Paper.
The paper's densely covered with writing. Deus ex machina. The ghost in the machine is the heading. There's also a drawing of a stone figure. At its feet is a vessel containing liquid. Let's take a look.
Okay.
The ghost in the machine is wise to all the secrets of this house. That's what's written here. Blah blah. Pour the fuel into the bowl at the foot of the machine to awaken the ghost. Fuel? Ah, here. Grind the beans and tip the powder into boiling water, then pour the mixture into the bowl. We've already had that bit. You'll get the beans from the machine. Strange. A machine that's meant to be familiar with all the secrets of the house.
Is this the machine? Is technically the guy in the sarcophagus? Is that technically a machine? Oh, fuck it, let's try. Are you aware of all the secrets in the house, and do you have beans? Give me beans. You creepy
so
mummy.
Good to see you, Mortimer. A very strange person was just here insisting that they were you.
That was me.
You, Mortimer? Why did you pretend to be you?
That doesn't
For
make
a
any
laugh.
Exactly. Have you done something to your hair? You look so different.
Are you seriously mistaking me for a meter-high, wrinkly, bald old gremlin?
Yes.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, Mortimer. Look at me. I've seen better days, too.
I am not Mortimer. Mortimer sent me. I'm looking for a secret cellar. Can you tell me how I can get into the cellar?
Into the cellar? Of course.
Let me give you these beans.
And where is the cellar?
What cellar do you mean?
What?
What?
God, start talking to my
You
nan.
have grown, Mortimer.
Yes, yes. Oh, how we laugh.
Fucking at least asking for some beans on the off chance. Damn it. I just need some beans. Does anyone here perchance have some
I should hang
beans?
something from it.
Get the watering can, because you need to boil the water.
The watering can with the cold well water is hanging on the metal arm.
Yes, and then we use the wood in there.
Once they get going, they'll burn for a few hours. I can't set fire to logs just with a firestone. I need something that lights easily to get the fire started properly.
Oh, well, the precious, valuable documents.
They'll burn well. They're dry as bone. I'll give it a go.
It works like a lighter.
What? A large brick fireplace. The fire grates on the outside, not inside the house. That's a bit unusual, but it does make sense if the professor doesn't wish to have an open fire inside.
Okay, so now there's smoke. Ah, it is weird. Like, so this is the chimney for the smoke, is it? This bit here. Oh, fuck, does he say anything now I've started a fire?
Well,
What if I
that's just
grab
great.
something and try to burn his fucking face off? He's got a spider hanging from his nose.
Hello, Mortimer.
Yes. Now listen. I have to find the secret cellar, and I.
Of course.
That's good.
Questions. Ah, there we go.
Did you have an accident in a bandage factory?
No, I'm a mummy.
Don't mummies have their brains pulled out via their noses during the mummification process?
That would
don't think
explain
so.
why he's so
I do.
mad.
I will say this one more time. I'm not Mortimer.
Of course not. If you say so.
Mortimer has been kidnapped, and I wanted to rescue him. I guess.
That's terrible. You'll have to hide.
Me? Why?
They want to kidnap you.
That's already happened. Mortimer, it's Mortimer. Mortimer has already been kidnapped.
But that's impossible. Who is talking to me at night then?
Mortimer is your friend, is he not? Did he, excavate you?
You could say that. I was lying in the dark for quite some time. Then the lid opened and Mortimer was there. I've been with him ever since.
Well, as things look right now, Mortimer's not going to be here to chat for some time.
We do not chat. We discuss. We deliberate. We debate. We chat. But we would never go skiing.
Why not?
Huh?
Why? Do you really want to go skiing?
I don't want to go skiing.
What is skiing?
No idea.
That's where you fucking tell me to give me the beans.
Tell me where the secret door is and how to open it.
You are getting forgetful, Mortimer.
Yes, exactly. So help me out here. How do I open that secret door again?
What secret door?
You fucking.
This is gradually ceasing to be funny.
What?
That. The secret door to the cellar. How can I open it?
You always fiddle around with that thing there, that stone figure, and then the secret door opens and you disappear somewhere.
And exactly where does do I go then?
How should I know? I haven't left my sarcophagus for 4,000 years.
You don't look a day over
No
two.
wonder you're a little soft in the head.
You are not Mortimer. Why are you pretending to be Mortimer?
I've had enough.
Yeah, close
Bye.
his bitch ass up. We might need him later, but right now we don't.
Wait, there is something else. There's a six-sided flat stone.
Ah!
It has something a bit like a knob on the top of it.
Don't be so disgusting. Put it in the recess.
Let's see. Fits perfectly. I wonder if I...
Turn it. There we are.
How pretty.
Aw, it's cute. It's got a little belly button, little mouth.
Ooh, this must be the ominous machine which is reputed to have a ghost living in it. The vessel at its base must be for fuel. The statue has small holes in its nose, and it appears that the mouth could be opened.
Have I just got to make a cup of coffee? Is that what this is? Because I just noticed it's a little cup, and they've been asked to get beans and hot water, and it's just a coffee machine.
Hello, you in there, ghost? Give me beans for your draft. Oh, mighty ghost in the machine, give me the beans for your delicious, godly draft. Let's look at it this way. If you don't give me the beans, then I won't be able to prepare your stupid draft, and that won't be of any use to anyone.
Exactly. You tell them. Give me them fucking beans. That's it.
Why the wait?
Oh, God. I'm so tired. Oh, been up all day. All right. How do I get out of this thing? Oh, okay. I just click on the edge. All right, got it.
The vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom.
I'm just making coffee. That's what I'm doing. Any sugar? Any cream? Milk? Alright, let's put these fucking beans in here then. Oh no, I probably have to grind up the beans, don't I?
It works. The beans are being ground to powder. That's it.
Coffee powder!
MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house. The warmth will spread through to the walls inside.
Okay, why can't I put the coffee in there? Do I have to put the coffee in the cup? Na 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 na. No, okay. Oh, what out? Oh, God, clicked off the game. Oh, then what the fuck? What the fuck, nah? Do I take the bucket, nah?
Let's see.
Oh, it's actually boiling the water now. I wasn't even boiling
The
it before.
water's boiling.
Good.
A watering can full of hot water.
Throw it on the mummy.
Very well. The water's turning brown. And it smells... lovely. That's the fuel for the machine sorted.
Yeah.
And woe betide if this whole effort's in vain.
Can't believe I just had to make a cup of coffee. What?
Hello? You there, ghost?
Is it a
I have to
monkey
find
who
the
loves
secret cellar.
coffee?
Will you help me?
I'm actually playing Monkey Island right now. The fuck? Sound like a tune. Oh, well, I was wrong about my game theory earlier. I like how the rug went down as well.
A clever mechanism.
Well, yeah, let's go down. Nice.
So this is the legendary secret cellar.
There's a saucer there.
The cellar continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere.
Probably. So we have different coloured...
There are 3 carved
Figures.
by the bars. Each one of them has a different precious stone.
Different
This
animal
one
as well.
here has a blue
Bird,
sapphire in its head.
dog, spider.
The spider has an emerald on its back, green. This figure looks a bit like a dog. One of its eyes is a large ruby.
Okay.
A small circular opening in the ground.
It is as well. No, this is what it is going to be.
Decorated
Look,
with an
look,
ancient
I am
square,
right.
just
It
like
is
the
like a fucking Razor of the Lost Ark. Grab the staff, put the gem in the staff.
Approximately 2 meters long with a top made of bronze.
You
Looks
put
like
that in the
something's
little
missing
recess there, and then you put a gem in it, and it lights up these
This
three.
picture seems to indicate that a ruby belongs in there.
Fucking swear to God.
Guess even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar, and all cellars have gardening tools such as these gardening shears.
I'll have him.
As long as I'm not expected to do the gardening now.
Now I can get rid of those thorns and stuff.
The sad remains of extinct cultures, and of the last camping trip. A small fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient. A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. Some sort of light beam shining on it.
Yep. Well, first of all, let's go shear up that. Let's clean that gravestone so we can see what's going on with it.
I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening. It is indeed a gravestone. A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
Who the hell is Kinski?
A little gravestone. A little grave.
Okay, so beyond that, what does that even mean for me? Jack shit, probably.
Pumpkins should have been harvested long ago. Some are already starting to go mouldy.
I found
Hey,
secret
Chief,
door, you
You'll
little
never believe it.
Twitter
I found
bird.
a secret door and I've been into the cellar. Hey, I could do with a bit more encouragement here, silly bird.
Wow.
Thank you.
It's actually quite warm in my
Yes,
room
I'm
tonight.
sorry, you aren't a silly bird.
It's quite... It's
Good luck,
rather
little one,
toasty.
And don't get up to any mischief.
Fuck you! I mean, fuck you. Oh, man. Right. What the fuck is that on that? Get out. Get off that. Get off. There we go. Right. Let's jump back inside. Can I take that staff and open up the latch on this opposite side of the window? You know what I mean? You know what I'm fucking saying? You pick up what I'm putting down. I think I can. If it wasn't so hot, if it cools down in a bit, I might grab myself a cup of tea. I fancy a cup of tea. Especially with all the yawning I keep doing. I feel like I need a bit of caffeine. Right, so let's go back outside. Try and use the staff to open up the little window. Perfect.
The window's open. The last rays of sunlight can enter the house.
Still not sure where I'm going to get a gem. There's nothing else in here.
there.
No. So there is now light going here.
That explains why the mirror was hanging there. It was there to reflect the light. I must find a replacement.
The shield. You said it was polished? Bada bing, bada boom.
Perfect. The shield's reflecting the light beam down into the cellar.
Nice. Still got to find a gem though. Oh, it's going down.
The light beam is reflected by the little figure's mirror, but it's simply shining onto the floor.
Huh. Well, let's chuck this in here.
Strong iron bars without a door or lock. Behind it is a dark room. I
Dark,
somehow
dark
have to
room.
open the bars. This bird has an eye made out of a blue precious stone. I think it's a sapphire.
Yeah, well,
I can't discover anything of interest amongst this junk.
man, why does it have to go all the way down there? Like, is there anything else in here that I can touch? Apart from myself. I do not believe so. Well, time to touch myself. Like, okay.
I'm definitely not tidying up here. Why hasn't the gremlin's companion sorted this out? A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the
Nothing in my inventory now. Because there's no point.
the shield reflects the light.
Okay, I've done what I need to do with that then. Done what I need to do with that. The only thing I can do now is just straight up. I think talk to the
There's nothing
mummy
more
again.
there of interest.
Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Maybe he's got the gem.
Yoo-hoo!
How exactly did the iron bars in the cellar open? Hey, I'm talking to you.
You? You can speak?
You know what? Forget it. I'll work it out for myself.
No!
I'd rather search through every nook and cranny of this house than inflict any more of these conversations upon my elven ears.
But we might
You-
need him.
You can speak?
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and there's a precious stone that belongs on the top of it, a ruby. Do you know where it is?
But of course,
Fucking hell.
Mortimer. You asked me to hide it for you. Don't you remember?
So I swallowed it whole.
I must have forgotten about that.
No. What would you do without me?
Could you please just give it to me? I just need it for a second.
Need what?
The jewel. And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that? You said it was very important that no one found the stone.
Oh, okay. Now please can I have it back?
I lost it.
Why would I give a complete and utter stranger Mortimer's stone?
Swear to fucking God, G.
But I am Mortimer.
Don't be ridiculous. You're too tall, too thin, too hairy, and you have those things.
My tartars?
I've had enough of this nonsense. Give me the jewel.
Never. Threats will get you nowhere. I'm a karate master.
What of head foo?
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He's sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
Really?
Ah,
If you are
this
truly
is
a
where the
good
gravestone
friend of
information's going to
Mortimer,
come in
then
handy,
you
I
will
bet.
be
It's going to
able
ask me
give
about
me the answer to
that.
the following question. What color is his underwear?
Maybe not.
How come you know the colour of his underwear?
Well, I have no eyelids anymore. So how do you think I'm meant to shut my eyes?
Good point.
So, what color is his underwear?
He doesn't wear any.
That's a trick question. He doesn't wear any.
That's not right. You don't know him at all. Not as well as I know him.
I just haven't been quite as preoccupied with his underwear as other people have.
But one just knows something like that, doesn't one? So, what color is his underwear?
Oh, fucking, like, Red.
He mostly wears red underwear.
That's right.
Hey.
Red silk underwear.
What a guess.
But I'm still not quite satisfied.
This is his
So,
cat's name. That's
what
probably the
is
gravestone
his
outside.
cat's name?
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside. Her name was Kinski.
It was a tomcat. The poor thing was always so happy playing with my bandages.
Bandage.
Yes, very sad, very sad. But hopefully this proves that I am a good friend of old Mortimer, does it not?
You have only answered one of my questions.
2? You asked me about his underwear.
But why would his underwear be of any interest to me?
Oh, come on, don't change the subject.
I'm gonna do that
Are you
fucking
going to give me
Scooby-Doo
that
thing in a
jewel
minute
now?
and grab his fucking
No. not
bandage
yet.
and pull
I
it so he
have one last
folds out.
question. What did Count Grunschfeld or Pieperbock say to his adjutant Henninger shortly before the Battle of Budlerberg? Wrong.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this too. It is a bit like a coded question.
And do you know the answer?
Of course. Mortimer told me.
And you haven't forgotten it?
I... no. So, what is the answer?
234.
234, of course.
Oh? What?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
234 what?
The professor is 234 years old. I've answered your question.
I asked that? Impossible. Mortimer just turned 63 on the 13th of July.
His two birthdays, 2 days after mine.
234 what?
I don't know, the square root of 14,412. Whoa. Whoa, I struggled there. Fuck me.
14,412.
Not even close. So, what was that about 234?
Fucking, it's the answer.
How can anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how? What?
234. Mortimer never told you that.
Well, yes. 234?
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all then. If you don't even know anything about the 234.
Oh, that! You mean that 234
I know all
exactly.
about it.
With that- thingy?
Precisely. I see that you are a good friend of old Mortimer's after all.
Of course.
Splendid. Now that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
At last.
Freedom. I knew he had it in his mouth.
Many thanks.
Right, now close him up.
You're welcome.
Close him up and tell him to fuck off. I feel like my brain cells were dying the whole time I was talking to him. Right, let's get this gem in this thing. I mean, I still need to sort out the light situation, but...
Fits perfectly. There are strange marks on the figure's pedestal. Looks like the figure may have been turned. I've got to try and turn it back to its original position.
Go for it. Hey,
Excellent.
that's what Daddy likes to see. It's the book. I'm assuming the book we need.
This must be the secret book. Oh, It's been written by hand and there are several pictures. There are a few words written in orange ink. That doesn't exist, does it? The artifact of divine fate. This is serious. I should get this book to the Archmage as quick as I can. As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his troll, I should manage to make Seastone by midday tomorrow. Shouldn't be a problem.
Should be fine.
Uh-oh.
So all of our heroes are still... all our heroes are heading to Seastone. That's what I'm gathering. There's going to be a boulder, isn't there? A small stone hit her on the head instead of a giant Indiana Jones boulder. Chapter 2, in the town! Whee! We finally got past the prologue. Throw a 20. Roll a d20. My eyes were getting heavy there. I really need a cup of tea. Really, really need a cup of tea. Man, that looks like a good sandwich. Oh, this is pretty Wilbur. I mean, he's alive. Got a flat cap on.
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town guard before?
No,
Not one like you.
you're a human, aren't you?
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of Seastone. And who are you?
Wilbur Weathervane. Call me Mr. Underhill. Wilbrush Weatherwood. And I want to become a pirate.
My name is, Willow Brush, Weatherwood.
What kind of a name is that?
Well, it's just my name.
So you don't want to tell me your real name then? On a secret mission, are we?
Where?
Is this the town of
am I?
Bree?
This lovely seaside resort, residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty singers, is Seastone.
Seastone? Then I made it.
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
I have to see the Archmage.
It's a common occurrence.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
Is the Archmage in town?
Archmage even in his tower at the moment?
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regulations.
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage? Do you know him personally?
Of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible for protecting the Archmage.
Why does he need protection if he's as powerful as everyone says?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
No. He's more strange. He thinks about stuff, you know.
Strange. Why does he do that?
Who knows? Who knows?
Who thinks?
What do you mean by upper town?
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is,
That
of
fucking
course,
rabbit.
in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings.
Sounds about right.
At least they used to live there. Not anymore.
Oh.
Where are the
Well,
towns
since the
in
Fire
that?
Nation attacked? What happened?
Gone. Lots of them died when the town was besieged, and most of the survivors then went off with Gustav the Handsome to take revenge. That was rather less than successful.
Ah.
And how many people are still living here?
Not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds pretty sad.
Probably.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war, and everyone comes back. Well, those that are still alive.
But if almost no one lives here, who are you guarding?
Oh, I'm not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me, and his father before him.
And his father before him, and his father before him.
But his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Interesting. I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over. So, Willowbrush Weatherwood, who wants to become a pirate, best of luck on your adventure. We'll no doubt bump into each other again.
Thanks, Mr. Shieldhand. See you later.
Especially if you're going to keep calling me that. Good job, buddy. Right, I'm going to quickly do a save. We'll call it Outside Sea Stone. Cool. And while we wait, I'm going to go grab a cup of tea, so I'll be right back. Let me just chuck this on the intermission. Oh my god. Because my camera reset, it's all fucked. Let's just try and sort this out, shall we? That's the Elgato game capture. Don't want to change that. We just want to... No, just fucking switch that. Lock that. Unlock that. Thank you very much. Right. We're almost there. It's a little scuffed. A little bit smaller. Do that real quick. Lock that. Then I just need to add the same thing with the game. Where are you? Book of Tales 1. Let's open it up so it comes up. Any second now. There we are. That's what we like to see. Shrinky-doos. Shrinky-doos. Yeah, that's good enough. Right, cool. Lock that. Lock that. Right, I will be right back. Enjoy the view while I go grab a cup of tea. 2 secs. What's going on? We've got a cup of tea. Fucking hot right now, so I have to wait for that to cool down for a bit. Let's talk to this bun. Good bun.
Oh, a fluffy, wuffy little bunny rabbit.
Aw.
All white and soft and gentle and sweet. I just want to cuddle it and... Oh, I'm an adventurer now. I must act like one. It's a rabbit. A white one.
Nah.
A small tree. It survived the bloody battles and the decline of the town without a scratch. A sign of hope.
Hope. Look at town wall.
There have been some heavy battles fought around Seastone in the last few years. It looks like the town definitely sustained some damage.
I'll say so. Flat stone.
There's a small stone beside the large one. It's half buried in the ground.
Interesting. Oh, wait, can I take the rabbit?
Here, rabbit.
Didn't even try. Mine now.
Not a
Nope,
chance.
maybe not.
It won't let itself be caught that easily. And besides, I wouldn't know what to do with the rabbit anyway.
That's true.
I mean, except just love it to bits.
That's also true. You could have it as a pet, and you could have a little rabbit adventurer pet. I'd allow it. I'm a DM.
Ugh! I've discovered the secret world of beetles, bugs, and fleas and spiders.
It is actually called the One Ring as well.
The gremlin's golden ring. I have to get it to the archmage as quickly as possible.
Okay, maybe we should stop fucking around then, eh?
Swamp of Death. I don't think so. Doesn't sound particularly healthy to me.
Smart. Let's have a look at the emblem before we go
I
in.
think that's the town's coat of arms, but it's pretty faded and dirty. You can't really see anything. I don't
like
think
a
anyone in
helmet
the
with some
family's ever
wings.
set foot in a human town before. Not even Grandad.
Wizard.
Some boxes and cartons. They're all empty. A pretty shabby stall. Doesn't look like anything's been sold here recently. There are two signs on the door. One says Master Marcus's Magic Mage School. The other says back soon. Both signs are covered in cobwebs. They must have been hanging there for days or even weeks. No one home. The door is locked.
Okay. What about this one? What's this?
You hear a lot of bad things about rundown taverns.
So say they're
On the other
prancing
hand,
something
they're often
rather
the
than the prancing
starting point of
ponies.
Many a
It's
fantastic adventure, and to be perfectly honest,
prancing
I haven't had enough
hoghead.
for those yet.
Have you got Form 12B for me? Oh, the blue one. No, it's just a green one. Hurry up. The post office is about to close for lunch.
You're going to the post office? Oh, I'll come with you. I need a delivery note and I want to send off a registered letter.
The shop I work in has a post office, so that is all too
What are you
real for
doing?
me.
What do you think?
You can see what we're doing.
We're playing.
Oh, damn, I've forgotten my ID card.
You can have a copy of your passport certified by a solicitor. Hang on, I'll mark the solicitor for you on the map.
What are you playing?
The only true kind of game. A role-playing game.
Yeah.
And what is this role-playing game all about?
It's set in a fantasy world.
Totally without dragons, orcs, and magic.
But instead... Oh! Here, come over here. I found the tax inspector.
Wait for me, I'll be there in a sec.
Once I've got this stamp, I can finally conclude the fiscal year.
You know what that means?
Tax office!
And you really enjoy playing the game?
Of course.
Certainly. You can escape the tedium of reality with all its magic and monsters.
Yeah.
And you meet new people. It's not only us who play this game.
It's played all over the world.
There are 6 people currently online. Well, 4 if you don't include us.
But one's just gone off to the toilet.
Stupid question. When's it finish?
And when is the game over? When have you won?
Won. There is no winner. Just like in real life.
Ah, too
Game
true.
has no end. You just keep on playing and... Oh! A traffic warden's wanting to write me a ticket.
Leave her, leave her. That's a hard question.
What accent was that?
You can try to lodge a written appeal and then you have to... Ugh.
So the game never ends. Great. Might I ask you who you both are?
Of course. I'm Jack Smith, level 42 consultant at a medium-sized cooperative bank. But I want to retrain as a tax consultant with specialization in tax-effective investments. They have really fabulous skill trees.
And I'm Mary Ellen Skittles, level 40, local government officer. My bicycle's got a 3-speed gear.
Oh, fucking
I
hell,
have the
mate.
slightest idea what those two are talking about. Maybe it's a role player thing. I meant, who are you two in real life?
Oh, right. I used to be a successful merchant. I had a shop here in town and lots of market stalls. Now all I own is that knackered old stall outside the door there. No customers, no business.
And maybe I could buy something from you.
Yeah, great. Why, whatever.
And who are you?
Are you a goat person? You've got hoofs.
I'm Master Marcus, the local mage teacher.
You're the mage teacher. Could you maybe...
Shh, the game started.
And this device, what does it do?
What indeed? We type in our input and the machine shows us what everyone else is doing.
It saves our equipment and controls the characters that aren't being controlled by other players.
And how does it work?
No idea. That thing is linked to a server somehow and that takes care of running it.
Then best of luck in wherever.
Thanks for nothing.
You know, that's about the silliest game I've ever heard of. Why would anyone flee from their own world into a fantasy world in order to complete meaningless tasks?
Why, indeed?
Mum bottles apple sauce in jars like that back home. Ours are smaller though.
Have that fucking jar. What's in the box? What's in the
Box
box?
full of tools, including, amongst other things, a saw.
Gimme.
Of course, the saw doesn't meet the gnome tool safety regulations and it's a tad rusty. Still, I think it's usable. These two use the same machine to play their strange role-playing game. My family would just love this.
Anything else going on? There's the server room.
A door bearing a sign that says server's room, no entry. It says no entry. Now, just because I'm in a big town doesn't mean I'm going to turn into a criminal.
Yes, you are. Go in the door.
It says...
Alright, fine. Fuck you. Alright, let's have a
very dirty drain. The sewer should be down there somewhere.
Hey. Go further into town. Oh, it's him again.
Halt! Access only for authorized persons.
Shield Hand, are you the guard of the upper gate?
Dead right. And you don't have access to the upper town.
As I already mentioned to you at the outer gate, I must speak to the Archmage. It's urgent.
And as I've already mentioned to you, the guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures.
But why didn't you say you were the guard?
Well, I wasn't on duty, and you shouldn't mix business with pleasure. Anyway, it's much funnier this way.
Need to wait for his tea to cool down.
I wouldn't
Jesus.
be so sure about that.
What do I have to do to be admitted to see the Archmage?
There has to be a way to get to see the Archmage.
Some people call
What would I
them
have
an
to do?
Archmage. I get
Only
angry.
people with personal invitations from the Archmage himself are allowed in. Do you have an invitation?
Yeah.
And? Where is it?
Up my ass. My dog is eating it. It's an invisible invitation. It's an invisible invitation. No, you don't need to see it.
You don't need to see my invitation.
Nice.
I certainly do.
Damn it.
You don't need to see my invitation.
You really believe that'll work?
It was worth a try, wasn't it?
Not really. So, where's the invitation?
It's an invisible invitation.
An invisible invitation? Really?
Yes, from the Unseen University.
Never heard of it. So, where's the invitation?
My my dog ate it.
I've no time for this. So, where's the invitation?
No,
That one.
unfortunately not.
Well, there you go. Without an invitation, there's no way you'll ever be admitted to see the Archmage. But you could be admitted, of course. If you were a mage yourself.
Mages are allowed to speak with the Archmage.
Naturally. He's the head of the Order, after all. You know any mages by any chance?
Well, I'd like to be one myself.
And I'd like to be a dewdrop on a wood elf's butt cheek.
Really?
What's that even mean?
Well, Look, only mages or people with invitations can get into the tower.
Slouch. Oh, slouch like he is. Oh, man, without spilling the tea.
So I'd be able to see the Archmage if I was accompanied by a mage.
No, the mage would be allowed up, not you. You could say, give a message to the mage.
But I must speak to the Archmage himself, and I have to give him something.
Well then, you must be a mage yourself.
How do you know whether someone is a mage or not? Their magical aura? Or by the charisma and wisdom they radiate?
By their mage diploma.
Huh?
I'll do
Every
it.
trained mage has a mage diploma. They can show it to me here, and then I let them into the upper town.
So that means if I show you a mage diploma, I can see the Archmage.
Well, show me an honestly acquired mage's diploma made out in your name, and I'll take you to the Archmage myself.
How would you know it's
If
honestly
there's no
acquired?
other way, then I, Wilbrush Weatherwood, will just end up being the first magician in a long line of pirates.
Good luck. You'll find the mage teacher in the tavern. Just see what he thinks of the idea.
Obnoxious.
I'm gonna get my mage diploma. Just you wait and see.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh man, there's no way I can do a full course of mage training just to get into the Archmage's tower. Maybe the mage teacher will lend me a diploma, and once I've given up the ring, well, maybe I could really take a stab at it.
Sounds like a plan to me, Wilbur.
Excuse me. Master Marcus, I need,
Shh, I'm playing.
Yes, but I urgently need,
Later!
But without a mage diploma, I can't...
Listen, I really haven't got time right now. My character's tax return is due. I've been playing towards it for days.
Not a prayer. I'm not going to get a blessed thing from Master Marcus as long as that game is running.
He's addicted. Video games are dangerous.
I don't understand what's being displayed there or what these two are entering, but the machine seems to be functioning perfectly. No choice.
Sounds about right to me. Break that law. It's always monkeys. It's always
A
ghosts in the
hairy
machine.
demon. He's operating a machine. The chair looks just like the chair the demon is sitting on. I guess it's a replacement chair. It says online, whatever that means. For save games. Sorry, couldn't resist.
Okay.
The safe is locked, and there's no way I can crack it either. The waste bin is right under the slot in the machine. Strange. The waste bin is empty. There are a lot of index cards in the filing cabinet. Each card bears a small table and a picture. The cards are sorted alphabetically. Let's see. Rare watering can, volume 5 litres. Used for geraniums, increases potted plant lifespan by 2. Epic folder, offers room for up to 16 forms. Slip resistant suspenders, prevents sock slippage. These index cards seem to contain descriptions of all the items in the game.
It's almost like TA ASMR, that, isn't it? Perfect. Real nice, real perfect.
Now, let's see if we can annoy the demon.
The demon. The demon. Earn me.
Whoa, that demon's fast. He must have amazing intellectual powers.
Yeah, he should. Yeah. Okay, well, let's...
The demon seems to be busy. He probably has to toil day and night just to keep the game going. A small black container. It could be an inkwell.
Looks like the other guys are playing Mungus. Among Us.
The chair looks just like the chair the demon is sitting on. I guess it's a replacement chair.
Must be, Wilbur. Must be.
Time for another go.
Is there anything I can do while he's distracted? That's the ish.
If I were to simply remove the chair, the demon would notice right away. I'll have to... But
I think that's what I need to do. I think I need to saw the chair. Surprised the monkey doesn't just twat me, to be honest.
Bad idea. I'm not fast enough. And if that beast catches me so... The server is so busy working that he won't notice a thing.
Yeah.
The chair is still standing, but it should tip over pretty easily. Time for another go.
We'll swap it out with the other chair. Swap chairs. Hey, buddy.
That would have hurt at being made of flesh and blood.
Hey, what's going on? Nothing's working. Has the server crashed? And I'm standing in a restricted parking zone right now. I've just about had enough of this. You pay all that money month after month, the developers make huge profits, and still nothing works. Everything they've got
Sounds
junk. All a whole
sounds a little bit like
outdated technology.
a little bit like World of
I've
Warcraft.
had enough. I'm writing a complaint. If they don't get their technical problems under control, then I'm out of here. Absolutely. Me too.
Good-o.
Excellent. It looks like all I have to do is ensure a second technical problem and the two will finally stop playing. The first complaint from the players landed right in the waste bin. The first complaint from the players landed right in the waste bin.
Ah. So when they complain...
The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge. I think I've strained
Distract
the
him and
database
take it.
enough.
What? What do you mean? See if anything's changed.
The
It's
shelves
fucking
are
warm
full
in
of
this room,
dusty
man.
bottles and tankards. Some are still half full. Perhaps the owners had to leave town in a hurry. This machine is controlled by the hairy demon behind it. Somehow I have to disturb his work. The mage teacher and the merchant aren't going to be much use as long as the game is running.
Mm-hmm. But it's doing that's the issue, mate. Like,
Excuse me. And playing pleasure still unimpaired?
To be honest, these constant technical problems irritate me.
Robbing so-and-sos. They screw us for 1 gold piece a week. And that's with 6 players worldwide. Think about it. That's 6 gold pieces a week. You think with that kind of dosh they could buy some better technology?
nah, mate.
Precisely, but it's still fun, nevertheless.
Yes. Just.
Well then, see you.
Huh. Let's have a gander around. Part of me feels like I need to catch that rabbit in some way, but I'm not sure
A very dirty drain.
how.
The sewer should be down there somewhere.
Sewer.
The cart is pretty overgrown. It obviously hasn't been moved in months. The moving companies must have they earned some good coin. Their
Okay.
This must be the last market stall. Nothing more is going to be sold here as long as the
It's just going to be the same thing. Yeah, it's okay. Even though I clicked over it, it still says
the
sign.
Meadows. No idea what that's supposed to be. Swamp of Death.
It takes me the sign.
Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit.
Come here, you little shit.
Not a chance. It won't let itself be caught that easily.
I'm gonna.
Besides,
Well, I'll tell you
I
what.
wouldn't
I know
know
what's
what to
gonna
do
happen.
with
I'm
the
gonna
rabbit
catch it
anyway.
later, and because I'm gonna be training to be a
Except just
mage,
love
I'm gonna
it
be
to
like a
bits.
magician. Then I'm gonna be like pulling that rabbit out of a hat or something later on, probably. That's what I assume. I have stuck metal plates. Ooh, to the wooden walls. Man, I don't know why I'm so tired today.
Hey, what did you just hide there?
Nothing.
I saw you eating something, and then you hid it when you saw me. What was it?
You what? I wasn't eating anything.
Oh, yes, you were. It was a long, yellow thing.
And if I was? And that's a whole crateful that's been delivered. And I'm taking the rest to the monkey just as soon as I have my next break period.
That's food for the hairy demon in the tavern.
What do you mean, a demon? That's a monkey.
A what?
A monkey. Monkeys love bananas. And me too.
You're a monkey. Can I have one of those banana thingies?
Try a banana.
A cheeky little monkey.
No, I've already eaten 2, and the monkey still needs to have some, sorry. If you would excuse me, I have to, guard the town.
You want to eat more of them, right?
Perhaps?
A basket. It belongs to Mr. Shieldhand. It contains the rest of his giant sandwich.
It's not really a giant sandwich, it's kind of a 12-inch sub. It's a pretty big sandwich.
This
but-
fruit looks like grapes. In truth, they're grapes from a poison ivy. I was bedridden for 2 weeks because of those as a child, and I read about Knight Tilo's adventures.
Okay. Man, I need I need those bananas.
Hello, Mr. Shieldhand.
Oh man.
Hello, Willowbrush. What do you want?
Bananas!
How can I become an accredited
You? Well, they're up at Master Marcus. Shut up.
Yeah.
About?
Yes.
Isn't it dangerous for humans to eat demon food?
What? Bananas are delicious. The monkey goes crazy for them.
Where did you get the demon food?
The roleplay company sends a crate every week by air freight. I receive them and take them to the tavern.
And it doesn't bother anyone that you take a couple of those things from every delivery?
Well, perhaps it's not officially.
And if I were to tell the Archmage,
Needs to
wouldn't he
shave.
punish you?
Perhaps. But how are you going to meet the Archmage? You got a mage diploma?
Okay.
Those two players get really upset about technical difficulties in their role-playing game.
Yes. And?
Could the difficulties be related to the fact that someone is depriving the hairy demon of his food?
Well, no. I can't imagine that.
What if we ask the merchant and the mage teacher what they think about it? After all, they pay a lot of money to ensure that the game works.
Well,
And if it really is due to the lack of fruit, maybe they would like their money back.
All right. Here's a banana. You have to peel the skin off it before you can eat it. Now get out of here.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To the monkey I now go. To the prancing hoghead I shall go. Hang on. There's fucking 2 secs. Oh, sorry about that. I thought I heard a fucking knock at the door. Right. Banana. What? Just give him the banana?
Maybe I can distract him with this. Hey, demon, look what I have here.
What's going on now? Can you do anything?
No, everything's locked up.
I've got lag.
Lag.
That's it. I can't be bothered anymore. I'm checking this heap. They'll suffer the consequences for what they're doing. Right. Well, I'll give them one more chance. But just one.
Fucking hell.
It's not like we couldn't stop if we wanted to. We could, but we don't want to. Too right. Except if they don't get to grips with their problems. Then it's over. Write that to them.
No way! What will it take to finally get those two to stop playing?
Kill the monkey.
The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge. The banana distracted him pretty well, but it won't work twice.
Okay.
I don't trust all this technology. The way I see it, it's all magic, without the magic.
Magic.
Excuse me. Why are you still playing in the face of all these technical problems?
Quite honestly, I'm fed up with it.
You just want to play in peace, and time and again the technology screws it up for you.
I really can't be bothered with it anymore. If there's just one more disaster, that'll be it as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, come on. Let's go and see if anything's happening at the driving license issuing office.
If we have to.
Wouldn't you rather just quit playing?
Maybe you're right, but I've just got to fill out this form. And then I must get a new cleaning cloth for my glasses.
And we need to go and pick up the rent subsidy certificate down at the Citizens Residential Registration Office.
Oh, right. But then we can
Is he
extend
South
the loan
African?
period at the library while we're at it. Maybe
Sounds a
one of
little
the
South
books is even
African.
overdue.
I fear I have to ensure there's a third technical problem. Well then, see you.
Thanks for nothing.
Okay. Fuck
From
you.
butterbeer to pumpkin juice to fire whiskey. It's all here, but I don't need any of that. Splendid two-pointer. This machine is controlled by the hairy demon behind it. Somehow I have to disturb his work. The mage teacher and the merchant aren't going to be much use as long as the game is running.
There's something else I can get off the guard, maybe.
I don't particularly care for Mr. Shieldhand. A basket. It belongs.
Halt! Access only for authorised persons. Or has Mr. Gnome become a mage in the meantime?
You'll laugh,
Not
boy.
yet.
But one day I will be the most powerful wizard in the world.
What kind of name is that? I've never been to a tap. The door's locked. The mage teacher is still sitting in the tavern playing that strange game. This must
Fuck.
be the last market. Nothing more is going to be sold here as long as the merchant.
There's just got to be more going on in here, isn't there? Actually, let's just go out to the front, see what happens. There might be like a cutscene or something that plays out. Or not. Oh, actually,
Those bugs are
that's an
sure to be
idea.
still there. Yep. Okay then, I'll collect some
Yeah.
of the bugs in the jar. Done.
Quick thinking, Simon. Let's head back up there. That should fuck with the monkey. Bit of the old buggage. I bet they'll complain that there's bugs in the game.
Let's see.
Obvious pun is obvious. Did I just rub that on its anus?
Ah!
The server's got bugs.
Oh, what's going on now?
The server's gone crazy.
Completely buggy. I'm not going to get upset about it. Why should I get upset about it? What? I started playing this game because it was fun. It isn't anymore. And if it isn't fun, then you should just stop playing it. Devil! Bill, are you all right? Bill, you've got to breathe. Come on, let's get some fresh air. We'll pick up where we left off in a few days, okay?
I did it! At last they stopped playing. I'll be able to have a halfway normal conversation with them now. The mage teacher
Yeah.
simply must lend me a diploma. How else can I get into the tower?
You're going to have to prove yourself a little bit, Wilbur. I don't think it's that easy, mate, but you know. There we go. Nice.
The machine is dead. It seems nothing works when the server is out.
Oh, I love that sticky tape. Don't mind if I diddly do.
A roll of transparent
Diddly do.
tape.
Wait. Sounded a bit weird then.
It's sticky.
Anything else? Take the tape. Actually, can I take his inkwell now?
The demon might know.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fairy muff.
The merchant doesn't look particularly happy. I hope he helps me just the same. Hello, Mr. Merchant.
What do you want?
Is he a fawn?
I've been asking myself why you look so grumpy.
That's got nothing to do with you, has it?
Not directly, but
Everything's going down the pan. Everything.
well,
My beautiful market stalls have been burned down. My shop is closed. And it's all thanks to that dirtbag.
you mean the Shadow Army?
Our own leader. Instead of just faffing around, they should have gone straight in and hit them hard. It was all right in the past. I used to sell 500 arrows a day. Mana potions by the gallon. Power elixirs. Invulnerability potions. All the good stuff. But nowadays, no one's buying anymore. They're all dead. And who cares about my turnover? Nobody. That's
Nobody.
Oh, how terrible.
And then there's that
Sound a bit more
damn
concerned,
king
Wilbur.
of thieves. He'd have the cheese off my sandwich if I didn't look out.
Oh,
The King of Thieves? Who's that?
A miserable thieving rat.
it's a good fucking album.
Pinched
It
everything
is.
edible off my stall while I was playing WOB. He used to go thieving all over before, but now since all the traders have gone, he just steals from me.
Somehow I don't find that entirely illogical.
What? It's unfair, that's what it is.
WOB stand a world of
But with us honest
Warcraft.
traders, he's able to do that.
if I catch the King of Thieves, what would you give me?
If I were to catch the King of Thieves for you, what would that be worth to you?
You? How would a little squirt like you deal with the King of Thieves?
The king is even smaller than I am. Besides, I have experience at hunting rats.
Well, it can't hurt, I suppose. But I don't want him caught. I want to see him dead.
Kill? Oh, I don't know about that.
Here's my offer. You kill the rat and bring me his mask as proof. There's a reward. You can choose 3
Mask?
items from my fine range of goods. And get a move on. I'm off out of here soon. What can an honest, hard-working trader still do in a place like this? I want my revenge, and then my peace and quiet.
I have to go. Maybe I'll come.
If you have to...
It means right click there. Man, I am
Hello,
just
Mr.
getting
Merchant.
fucking tired. I think
Ah,
it's going to be a
you.
short stream today.
Why
'cause
is that
Jesus
rat
Christ.
still alive?
I'm working on it.
Well, good. What do you want?
You know what? Let's
I have to go.
If you have...
leave it there. I want to have a quick chat on stream. Let's just have a chat for now because I'm tired and I can't really think. Fuck. What do we call this one? Becoming mage. Ooh. There we go. Save. Right. Let's just quit out of this for now and let's just talk an intermission. Bonjour. How are we? Fucking tired, man. Jesus. Right. I enjoy this game and I enjoy point and clicks, but I thought this point and click isn't as like kind of like involved as say like a Monkey Island or something that I've played in the past. So if I were to do another point and click, I'd probably go into like Day of the Tentacle. I know that one's meant to be really interesting and kind of like over the top because it's made by the Monkey Island people. Well, it was LucasArts, so probably that. But I'm thinking about what to do for next stream, and I'm unsure. Shogun 2 went actually quite well on stream. You know what I mean? That was a good one. I think I got like like 2 fucking people following for that like random improv. Like, let's just do Shogun 2. Because I needed to stream something. So we could go Shogun 2. We could go for some... still got that Katana Zero. That 2D kind of action adventure. It's very neon, cyberpunky. I've got Game Dev Tycoon on here as well. I was thinking about doing Game Dev Tycoon because I felt like that'd be quite a funny one. You know what I mean? Just sit here and make some games for a laugh. What else is there? Still want to go back to Oblivion at some point. I might even have people just like jump in when I'm playing Oblivion, like jump in the Discord call and have a laugh while we're playing it. You know, just be like really super chill with the Oblivion one. I was thinking about doing some like World of Warcraft leveling on here as well, like because that I can level and just relax. You know. That might be more of like a if I feel like streaming in an afternoon and I don't really care what I'm doing kind of thing. That's a possibility. So let me actually I updated my little list of stuff. Go to keep. My keep note of games. I did update some stuff. So let me just do let me add that World of Warcraft casual chilled leveling. What else did I say? I think I've already got Game Dev Tycoon. Yeah, I've already got Game Dev Tycoon on here. Oblivion. With occasional guest on Discord, maybe. That would be a good one. So, World of Warcraft casual leveling. Oh, and fucking like Heroes of the Storm, because I love that game. That's always a good one. Yeah, just really like chilled out stuff. Pretty relaxed time. Yeah, Kyle was streaming. Yeah. Kyle's streaming Among Us with the guys, with the other lot. But yeah, man. I'm thinking I'll probably end the stream here, but we've got a few other things. So let me show you what I've got going on. So if I can bring up, I would need to save this image, wouldn't I? It's very similar to the list that I had the other day. Where is that? Did I get rid of that? Sugar. Oh yeah, it was that. Okay, can I just add like some text on the screen? Man, no, just like nope. All right. Fuck you. Fuck you, stream. Taking the mic. Right, okay, yeah. Alright then, I'll end it there. So, we have a choice between Techno Babylon, Jazz Punk, Grim Fandango, Day of the Tentacle, Broken Sword 1, 2, and 5, Anno Mutationem, which isn't out yet. But when it is out, fuck me, we're playing that. Holy shit. Katana Zero, Phoenix Wright, maybe the Bioshock trilogy. We've got Fallout New Vegas, which we can always jump back into. Game Dev Tycoon for a laugh. Hector, another point and click, more comedy based. That's a maybe. Shadow of War. I don't actually know why it's on there because I don't really have an interest in playing Shadow of War, but I'll keep it on the list. But I'll put a question mark next to that as well. Portal and Portal 2 classics. Serious Sam. Sid Meier's Pirates, that could be a laugh. Star Wars Jedi Knight, Three Jedi Academy, that sometimes works on OBS, sometimes it doesn't. Never played Tomb Raider, that's on there. Shogun 2, of course. Valkyria Chronicles would be a good one. Actually, I put a question mark next to that, I'm not really sure. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, maybe. Zonia the Second Runner, maybe. Mario Rabbids, maybe. Outer Worlds and DLC, definitely want to do on stream at some point. LA Noire, fuck yeah. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. And then, of course, like the World of Warcraft Oblivion and Heroes of the Storm. I think we will leave it there now. Thank you for watching. I think only a few people were kind of around at the beginning to have a little bit of a watch and a bit of a gander. So thank you to them. Thank you for Kyle and Kron for being in the chat. I know Flap has been just like fucking like oh, what's the word? Lurking. Always appreciated. Looks better to have one view than no view. So yeah, until next time, which will probably Thursday, I'll figure out what I want to stream Thursday. And yeah, until then, have a nice night, have a nice week. I'll see you then.